Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kevin, I'm a geek, you're watching Kevin the Geek. And today we are going to be continuing on with Still Game. And this one is the first episode of the 5th series. And apologies that we obviously missed 1 or 2 weeks in the month of December. But I still was able to get my Still Game content out to you, my Chewing the Fat, even the first episode of Rhapsody Nesbit. We got all of those out for you. So the only episode that we've got left to do from the specials before the show went on its hiatus is the Hogmanay special Hootenanny, which I will do whenever that fits in the schedule, which I think was after Series 6. I could be completely wrong, but I think it was at that point. Yeah, we're going to be continuing on with Series 5 today. I'm just looking for some good old-fashioned Still Game chaos with a little bit of heart as well. So yeah, I'm really hoping we see that one. So of course, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe, turn on notifications, smash the like button, and of course drop your comments down below. And if you want to guarantee your comment is read out in next month's iteration of my responding to your comments video, then if you choose the super chat function or the super comment, then you can donate some money to the channel to help me out, to help pay for more equipment and my Google Drive stuff, to get more content out for you guys, and then I will guarantee that I read that comment out next month. But that's going to do it for now. No more talking from me. Let's get reacting.
Oh,
Damn it.
Thank you very much, Victor. That's 3 months at this spout.
Sorry, Jack. Here.
You're doing a bloody mooty anyway.
3 months building
I'm
that.
out, my God.
Well. You're not the only one.
Well, I dug this suit. I'm going to learn it.
Well, good. Here's a tune then.
What's your pleasure?
Yellow Rose of Texas or something.
Good choice.
Is that Yellow Rose of
I'd be
Texas?
shite myself there, won't I? How's that look, you don't think?
Aye.
This is murder, isn't it?
As aye.
What?
Yeah.
What's murder?
That is the source of our misery right there. Look at it. Pitch black. 5 to 3 in the afternoon.
Ah, yeah.
Know what we are? A couple of bears in a Russian zoo. Caged. Demented.
You're right there, Jack. Well, it's okay in the summer. We can sit in the park till, I don't know, 10 o'clock. But this...
I know.
I mean, what are we supposed to do? See, your young people, they're busy working. They don't notice this time. But see, between about 3 o'clock and the time you get your bed, for a pensioner, it's like a bloody week.
Right, that's it.
Oh, easy, cowboy. It's a bit early for that, is it no?
Nah, it's 5 o'clock
Is it?
somewhere.
Is it? Is it though?
Talk it up, Jack. Convince me.
Your Swedes, your Norwegians, your Icelandics, they all live in places of the long winter's night. What do they do?
Yep.
How do they combat the boredom? I'll tell you what they do. They seek the company of Mr. John Barleycorn. They get pushed.
There you go.
That's how you never hear for these countries in the winter. That's how a situation never arises. They're wasted.
Are you sure, Jack? Are they no fishing and skiing and driving sleds with huskies?
Yes, they are. Pished.
Mush, mush, old friend. Get the lid off it.
Aye, it's good news, right enough. Aye, I'm actually quite excited at the prospect.
What's that?
They're opening the bookies again, next in Avids.
And what?
I think that's great news. You know, I think that's fantastic. See if us dragging ourselves down to the high street we want to put a bet on.
Aye, tremendous.
Oh, they're not had the bookies for
doorstep,
ages.
Look at a pair of yous foaming at the mouth at the prospect of a shitey bookies opening. Well, I can't wait to be a pensioner when life is as exciting as yours is. Oh, lads, can I tell him? Pretty, please? Well, wait till you hear this, Winston. You'll piss your frillies. The bookies is opening again.
I heard. Big deal.
Thank you. Big deal.
Big deal.
Well, it is an occasion, eh? I mean, they're bringing down Captain Dandy and a jockey. The papers are going to be there.
I'm going to get my photo taken with a horse. You got a camera you can lend me, Bobby?
Lads,
No.
You got my pie?
aye.
You guys doing bringing pies in when I've got perfectly good pies here?
These are Greg's, Bobby.
A pie's a pie, for Christ's sake, is it no?
Yeah, there you go. That's why, Bobby.
Can I get it?
Yeah.
Too slow, Bobby.
See, the bookies is opening up again.
Yes, we know.
We know.
That's great, aye. If you're a mug. You talking about Winston? You love the bookies. No, loved. Past tense. You no catch me setting foot in there again. You love a bet, Winston, but you? Well, you're never happier when you'd a line on. You were like a Wayne on Christmas Eve. Well, no anymore. Look at all the wee horses, Winston. Which one's going to win? I don't know. Pick me, Winston. Touch it. I don't want to touch it.
Pick me.
Come on, Winston, look at it. It's a page for your promise. That has to get your plums pumping. Damn. I see what you're trying to do, but you're wasting your breath. I'm done with the bookies. Stevie was a long time ago, Winston.
Oh, yes. That was it, wasn't it? Yeah, you had the whole Stevie and the bookies situation from, what was that, Series 2? Series 3? Wasn't that the one where he went for the accumulator and should have got, I don't know, quite a bit of dosh from it? Yeah. That makes sense now. That makes sense why he'd be kind of wary of the bookies, because, you know, you're always going to get those dodgy ones who are just going to run off and not pay you.
Let me tell you something. All my adult life, right? Every single week, I would do my wee accumulator. Never won a button. Then, bingo. Up it comes. Result after result. £32,550. Hooray!
Yep.
Do I get paid? They are shite. Stevie, the bookie, does a runner. Me, I'm left screaming. Running about from town to town, gibbering like an idiot. Has anybody seen Stevie with my money? Searching for him.
Aye. You even made we wanted posters. Remember? Kept one.
Put it away, Bobby. I don't want to see his face. About to eat. Anyway, I'm past all that now. That's all behind me. I'm in a better place now.
Here it is.
What a deed or deed.
He who moveth lethargy, he doth multiply.
Naveed.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Well, here's the thing. What can you offer us in the line of a decent whiskey?
Absolutely bugger all. Sorry, lads. You're looking at the purveyor of such fine beverages as Sputnik vodka, Mississippi Steamboat, and Blue Hyena for the kids.
Nice.
Grey Gang is no for the connoisseur.
So what have we got?
We have a Kildrum, 2-year-old. Largely because it's been lying there for 2 years. You're Grant's man. Why the sudden snootiness?
Ah, it's him, Naveed, you know. We finished off this lovely wee bottle of malt that Jack had. And once you've had malt, you've touched the stars.
You don't want to go back to the mundane, you know. The run-of-the-mill.
The shite.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need a bus.
To where?
West End. Oddbins. Do whiskey tasting every Thursday.
Ooh.
It's for all the arseholes with too much money. They break open 6 or 7 bottles every week. Good gear.
I
Damn.
used to go to that. Lovely. Bad me buck.
What happened?
Well, they only give you 2 halves, right? So I swipes the bottle, necks it, and split the guy's seed with the empty.
Convivial.
Yeah.
Hey, Pete, how come you don't have tastings in here? I'd certainly come.
Good idea, Pete. We'll do one tomorrow. What time's good for you? What about 5 a.m. just before I take the rolls in, you jakey bastard?
I love Naveed. I really, really do. He's great.
Aye. That's 2 words that go together well, eh?
Well, that's that then. We'll get the 36 into the town, and then the 89 out to the West End. Jesus, is that a horse?
Oh, is that Captain Dandy?
That's not just any horse boy. That's Captain Dandy.
Hey, it is, yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
presume Captain Dandy was a horse.
Hey Freddie, just another couple with you with Captain Dandy. That's it. It's lovely.
Winston!
You Winston, Captain Dandy, eh? He's beautiful, isn't he?
Want to just
He's alright for a horse.
the other side?
Aye, yes, aye.
You get the bookie in. Where's the bookie?
Right. I'm off.
Oh! Oh!
Stevie.
Oh!
Stevie.
Oh, it is him! For a second I was thinking, oh crap, is it not him? Oh no, that is Stevie. That is Stevie. I could tell it from those eyes straight away.
You bastard.
Wait a minute, I'm no Stevie.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, Jesus!
Oh! Did Winston just headbutt the horse?
I'm telling you, that man's name is Stevie Reed.
Please be quiet a minute. Francis Reed.
Francis Reed, my arse! It's Stevie Reed, I'm telling you!
Look, officer, I can explain this. He thinks I'm my younger brother. He used to be the bookie here, but he done a run-up.
Aye, with my money.
Look, mate, I'm sorry. If it's any consolation, he owes me a fortune and all.
No way. No way!
Look, this isn't the end to the matter. The gentleman's provided documentary evidence stating he is who he says he is. I know this Stevie character you're on about. Now count yourself lucky I'm not arresting you. Is that not right?
It's easy, but it'll be fine.
Right, on your way.
Damn.
I don't like this. This stinks. That is that bastard, I'm sure of it. Oh. That fella's baldy. It could be Stevie's brother.
I think you get half light. Imagine the headline. Craig Langman beats Derby winner by a head.
Right, you've got to let me know. If you have never seen this episode, put your predictions down below in the comments. Is that Stevie? Or is the guy telling the truth and he is actually Frankie Reed? I'm making my prediction right here, right now. I think it's Stevie. I think he's trying to pull a fast one. And I think that Winston, by the end of the episode, may be about to get his winnings. I'm calling it now.
Could we,
There we go, gentlemen. The Balvenie 15. It's a limited edition. Absolutely gorgeous. Not too much peat, orange peel, and burnt almonds.
I'd heard that, aye.
Aye, I've heard that and all, aye. The orange peel, aye. Smashing. Not for me, that one. Too earthy. I don't like a cask strength. Couple of those and you're, well, let me put it this way, you're, well, not to put too fine a point in it.
Shut up! Wind your neck and try and enjoy yourself, son.
Please excuse my friend, for he is an ignorant bastard.
Don't be shy, gentlemen. Try the McClivey. Now, that distillery is silent now. 25 years old. A wee sip of history.
Aye, well, it'll be history when it's flying out my pisser in about an hour.
The old Pulteney. Now, I like this one. It's got a lovely nose.
I like this one. It's got a lovely, shiny label.
There we go, gentlemen.
Oh, what's this?
You could win a case of whiskey.
Oh,
Scratch cards.
Nice.
see what we're on to here now.
Hee-haw.
Visit. What's that? What's that, son?
Oh, well done. You've won a visit to a local distillery.
Nice.
Have another dram, and I'll fetch you up the details.
Could
Not
be
bad for a
managed,
free
another
afternoon.
wee dram.
What time is it?
1:30.
And what time is the last bus home to Craig Lang?
I don't get how a lot of these manage to really make their money when they do a lot of these stuff, because you know that there's going to be people who are going to take advantage of your good nature, like Jack and Victor. I mean, I don't blame them. If they've got a free bus pass and they can go in and get a free glass of whiskey, which, to be fair, you know, these single malts, they're not going to be cheap. So, yeah, I don't blame them for taking advantage.
What are you doing, Winston?
Nothing.
Have you got a bet on?
Oh, yes, Eric. Yes, indeedy. Aztec Flame, 8-1.
Jesus, 20 quid. Thought you were done with the betting.
This isn't betting, Eric. This is an experiment.
What do you mean?
Always smiling away. Never happier, this Frankie.
You're no still maintaining that, Stevie.
Smiling away. Loves his work. See, Stevie hated his life. Hated his punters. And hated me most of all. You can't disguise that, Eric. See that there happy-go-lucky attitude? That's all a performance. You can't keep that up. Least of all,
to turn up for the books as Aztec Flame is the winner.
when I've got a winner. Stevie.
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 My name's Frankie.
Frankie, is it? Okay, Frankie, I'll play along with that, Frankie. Frankie, you owe me 180 quid. Would you
Nice.
Oh, did you have Aztec Flame? Good for you. Winston, isn't it? Another winner down at Frankie's. You see, gentlemen, that's how you do it. Well done, sir.
Shut up. He hasn't given me the money yet.
I'm still not convinced.
Oh, you bastard!
What?
You nearly showed your true colours there. You used to hate paying me out. You used to shove the winnings at me like it was a Wayne shit-filled nappy. Gutted at paying out. You just managed to catch yourself there.
Listen, friend, you're confused. I understand. Enjoy your winnings. Go and spend it on something nice. Don't fritter it away in here.
Ooh.
Know this, you ugly bastard. I'm watching you. You will fall. And when you do, it's going to cost you 32.5 grand.
Have a nice day.
Pound each way, Spanish Maria, Frankie. Frankie. Frankie.
Frankie.
What?
Spanish Maria, pound each way.
No bother.
I'll tell you, if this genuinely is Winston finally getting his money, this is a really good payoff episode for it.
Welcome to our distillery here in Dumgoyne. Now, your whole day begins here. My name is Andrew, and I will be your tour guide today. We will begin in the main bonding hall shortly.
I'm so excited, Jack. You know what this is like? It's like Charlie Wonka.
Oh, aye. Charlie Wonka and the booze factory. How many drinks do you think we'll get?
Well, it's hard to say, isn't it? I mean, a small distillery, you get maybe one at the end, but this is a big place, you know. There's a lot of people. It's a day out.
So have you got a figure in mind?
I'm surmising 6, maybe 8 halves.
6, maybe 8. It's respectable.
It's a glow.
Aye. It's a snifter.
A snootful.
Listen, gents, it's not really about the free whiskey.
Yeah, it is.
It's more about absorbing the culture.
Well, me and my friend here are going to get absorbed out our tits.
It is here we discover a bit about the history of the distillery and a bit about the people involved in the centuries-old production of what we consider to be the finest malts in the world.
Yeah!
I see some of you have cameras, that's fine. Feel free to snap away. If I could just ask you, though, to refrain from picture taking in the actual blending room. Peter, our master blender, likes to protect the family secrets.
Fair enough.
Excuse me, son.
Yes?
Well, it's no family secret that me and my colleague here enjoy our dram. When are we getting one?
I think you might all agree that it might just be a tad early for that. Don't worry, you'll get a chance a little later on.
Oh, a little later on.
Glengoyne is a unique malt whisky.
Nightmare, isn't it?
The natural elements of this magical little...
Nice.
Rainfall, landing on the granite rock of Dumgoyne Hill, picking up hints of heather as it flows.
What the hell are you doing there, Winston?
Well.
What?
Now, why would a baldy bastard be shaving his baldy bit? Why would he do that? Is it because he isn't a baldy bastard? Oh, he is a bastard, but he isn't baldy. Stevie, you're busted.
You hid in my lavvy all night.
That's right. I tell you, I was watching you. You see, I knew if I could catch you unawares that you would let your guard slip, and I was right. Yes, indeedy, Stevie boy. You're humped.
What are you going to do? Go to the police? They think you're a crackpot. And better yet, they think I'm Frankie. I've documents to prove it. Who's going to believe you?
So it is Stevie.
I've got to say, an old man prepared to sit in a shitey lavvy all night. That's impressive. But it's just you and me, pal. Frankie and the old loony. A smart man would have brought a witness.
Oh! Hey, Tam.
That's you ran out of bombs, roll.
Nice. Although I was going to say, like, what aspect of him just needing to shave his head means anything? Because that doesn't necessarily mean anything. If you're starting to go bald, sometimes you want to have a nice clean spot rather than having loads of wispy hair up there. You know, I think Winston was clutching at straws, but at least we've proven it is Stevie. Oh! Yes!
Thanks for the dough, Stevie boy. Oh, look at that. That's really sticking in your craw, isn't it?
I'll see you this afternoon then.
Oh, you'll not see me in there.
Of course I will. You can't keep away, Winston. You're a mug punter. You built my bookies, bricks and mortar. You'll be back. You're just keeping that money warm for me.
Ooh.
Get up, you!
Don't do it, Winston.
What's the matter with you? Fell asleep against the system.
These are some very special bottles that have sat here for some time. Can anyone tell me why this whiskey's so pale? It's been filtered through heather. This was barrelled in what we call a blonde barrel, pale wood.
Is that Clark Gable there?
Well spotted. Clark Gable used to buy whiskey from us, crates of it for big Hollywood parties. As a token of our appreciation, we made up a special personalised line. We said to Mr. Gable, anytime you want some of your own whiskey, just pick up the phone. And he did.
Nice.
Time and time again, until he sadly passed on. That's the last bottle.
Wow.
Clark Gable was a wanker.
He was a wanker. He's only hair and his pissed-in moustache. She loved him. I thought he was red rotten.
Aye, big sticky out ears.
Well, like a taxi with his bloody doors open. He's a prick.
Here. What's this? Full barrel. Empty hip flask.
Tobacco knife. Right, get ready.
Oh no. Oh shit!
Started on it. That's it. That's it.
I think they're going to notice now that they stink of whiskey.
Are you okay there?
Aye, no
Cool.
danger.
I'll come get the drop. I hope you enjoyed the tour, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to purchase a gift from our whisky shop. Thank you very much for coming. Just through there, please.
Is that it? I was just getting a bloody taste for that there.
That's according to, hey, show you a couple of stills, give you a couple of halves, then boof, bounce into the shop and fleece you.
Dirty fly bastards.
That's how they made the money.
No. Have a wee look at this.
What's this?
That is another tour kicking off.
Hey.
Oh, different tour guide.
Do you want to latch on to it?
Come on.
Nice.
Best safe in the world, boy.
Alright, keep it safe, Winston.
You've cracked it.
Oh no. He's going to do it, isn't he? He's going to fold, he's going to get pissed and he's going to go betting.
32.5 grand. Play your cards right and life's going to get a whole lot easier.
Get good leg.
You'll be getting thrown out for a start. You've served me well, but it's time to go. It's leather that'll be caressing my butt cheeks from now on. Shitey carpet, eh? Goodbye, old friend. Wee holiday, maybe.
Or you could go to the bookies.
No! Don't do it, Winston.
Pop into a wee showroom. Aye. Buy a wee car.
Yeah.
You can do that after you've been to the bookies.
Don't do it!
Options.
Bookies.
For
No!
God's sake.
Come on, man. Take my money off that bastard. Get back in and finish him off. You know your horses. Stick it to him. Leave him for dead.
So it's Finbar's fury in the 230, which are housing it, the granny's savings, the mortgage, the kids' college fund, your wife, whatever you like, cannot get beaten. I could ride this Finbar's fury, it would win. The faces, the shrewdies are all piling in. I don't know the second and third, but I got a horse. Finbar's fury. No, don't switch off, Winston.
Oh!
Oh, well done, Winston. We thought we'd lost you for a second. There was plenty of time for leather sofas, luxury holidays and sports cars. Imagine 32.5 grand. That would be fine. But it could be 50 grand. It could be 100 grand. This Finbar's Fury in the 230. So get that wedge off the table and get your backside down to the bookies.
Don't do it.
Winston, now!
Right, John. He's my man to get my leg on.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why the bookies always win.
Now, up here are some very special whiskies. Now, can anybody tell me why this one is so pale?
Certainly. Could it be that it was filtered through the heather? A blonde wood barrel, perhaps?
Oh, excellent. You know your whiskies.
Oh, yes.
Now, this here...
Clark Gable. Now, I'll tell you, I was reading a whiskey journal, and that whiskey was specifically commissioned by the distillery here and sent to Mr. Clark Gable because he was such a good customer. That's the last bottle.
My goodness, that's very well informed of you.
Nibs we are.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, I don't want to finish it all.
Oh, don't worry about that. We've got our own private barrels.
So it's Stevie Beer from Confronting.
I tell you, you'd be back. Shut up.
No sign of Finbar's Fury.
Well, I'm flabbergasted. I must admit I fancy that Finbar's Fury a bit, but never mind.
John.
Now, in the 3 o'clock here at Lingfield, the jockey of the moment is Pato Creef. He's ridden the last 2 winners. He's
Never mind that now.
The man's on fire.
John.
What are you talking to the telly for, Winston?
John! Ignorant bastard. $4,000. King Vidor.
Oh, shit.
Welcome back.
Damn.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I hope very much you've enjoyed your tour. Please make your way to the gift shop where we have a beautiful selection of keenly priced whiskies. This way, please.
Is that the tour over? Oh, it was a bit short and sweet. No more free drink either.
Not necessarily.
As I told you, it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger.
No good. No good at all. All good horses, aye, but just no good luck. What are you talking about? Soft. They said the going was going to be soft, aye, but it wasn't, wasn't it? It was hard. What was it too early? Didn't stand a chance. Good horses too. Lovely horses, strong horses, just tired. So tired.
Hamster, you got left.
You're raving. John. Where's John? I need to speak to John. John who? John McCririck. He talks to me. He told me everything would be fine.
Look, that's enough. I'm going to get you out of here. How much money have you got left?
$3 grand.
Jesus.
Oh, come on.
See you. You should get to jail.
Man makes bets. I'm a bookie. I did warn them.
One more bet. Fix it all. Make it all better.
Behave yourself.
Behave yourself. When's it running?
Pull yourself together. It's over. $3 grand's still a lot of money.
Yeah.
Now, you come on.
Jesus, what have I done?
It doesn't matter. Come on, I'll get you a pint.
Pint. Aye.
Tam's a good guy.
$3 grand Spartan Dream.
No!
$3 grand on Spartan Dream.
Oh, God damn it,
Now,
Winston.
up here, we have some very important bottles of whiskey. Yes, quite. Thank you. And on this one, we have Clark Gable. Andrew.
Run, Jack! Run, Victor!
Come on, Spartan Dream.
Come on, Spartan Dream!
There's nothing between them as they go to the line now. Spartan Dream wins the
Yes! Thank God for that!
What's 21? That's 30 grand plus your $3 grand stake. That's 33 grand. You're up 500 quid.
Yes!
Thank you, Stevie. Thank you for keeping my money warm. Now get into that safe and get me paid.
Ooh.
Look at you, Stevie. You're actually thinking about doing it again, aren't you? Being a runner. What are you going to do this time? Cut your balls off and come back as your sister? Get me paid.
Right. Do not do it again, Winston. That was
you,
too
Stevie.
close to call.
But I tell you who I really fancy in the last race here at Lingfield.
Shut up, John.
I can't believe when they let the woman on the bus, but they wouldn't let us on the bus, huh? Stuck here alone in the middle of nowhere, Stephen.
You know what? Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Oh, no!
Black Gable.
They didn't. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Jack and Victor, like, I love them to death, but they can't half be some pricks sometimes, can't they? I mean, that's got to be a heck of an expensive bottle of whiskey. That's literally the very last one.
Much money have you got now?
33 grand. I'm actually £500 up. It's all in there.
It's all in your leg. That's good, Winston.
Here, you're not having a drink, no?
No, tea's fine.
Shit, they're bad enough.
I tell you what, boys. I was doing the biggest hole in my life there. An abyss it was. Staring the devil right in the face, but I didn't give up, you know? I knew my luck would turn. I'll tell you one thing, though. That's a roller coaster I'll not be riding again.
I'd love to have seen that, Stevie.
Chalk white he was. A wreck. I'll never forget that face as long as I live.
Good for you, Winston.
You're not going to do anything silly with that money now, are you?
No danger. Oh, but his face, though. It was as if I'd planted one right in his balls.
Boof! Right in the Niagara Falls.
Boof! Right in the Costa del Sols.
Right in the Vina McCalls. Boof!
No! No! Oh. Oh my God, Winston, you idiot! Oh.
A few moments later.
Oh, Winston. I feel for you, man. Like, right, I am not gonna lie. I had kind of forgotten a little bit about the whole Stevie the Bookie storyline. Because obviously it'd been in a couple of episodes, if I remember correctly, and then all of a sudden you had that whole episode, which was, you know, Winston doing the accumulator, bang, 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 they're all coming in, and the final comes in, and you didn't know what's happening. And if I hadn't known about the end credits, I wouldn't have known what would have happened, you know, when I got to this episode. So, first of all, I'm so glad that I know about the end credits, and I always make sure I stick around for them. So, seeing Stevie come back up, I feel how Winston's feeling, because I worked as a bookie for about 2 years. Not running one myself. I was just an assistant manager in one. You know, it was one of these big brand ones. And I would see on a daily basis the kind of people that would chase their money after, you know, bad bet after bad bet after bad bet. And for me, because it's not my money, I would feel nothing but joy if somebody won something. I would never be the person who would, you know, kind of begrudge somebody a win. If it was my own company, then yes, in reality, I'm there to make money, and so I don't want to hand over any money at all. So I get why Stevie would kind of be that way in a little bit, but ultimately, yeah, poor Winston. Like, he spent so much to get that money just in the first place. You know, he's had these years of resentment towards Stevie, and he does so much to get that money from him. And then he nearly blows it all by just thinking, oh, just one little bit. And then, of course, he's lost money. And so he's got to do it again and again and again. And he gets that money back. And honestly, I felt for him. I was like, this is brilliant. You know, Winston's maybe able to get like a bionic leg or something that would really make his life so much better. And then he bloody boots it out the window. I mean, that's got to be up there. Even rivaling like Isa and the dildo, he's got to be up there for one of the most shocking moments. Because, oh, there was just so much... there was such a mixture of emotions there in that singular moment for me. You know, I'm like, oh my God, that is so hilariously funny. And then at the same time, I'm like, but Winston hasn't got his leg now. And oh shit, his money was in that and it's now out the window. And oh my God, there's a fucking Ned going and nicking all of his money. And that Ned is probably going to waste it on like heroin or some crap like that. Yeah. Winston, surely Winston's got to be up there for having the worst luck in this show. Surely. Oh, and the other kind of main plot of this one was the Jack and Victor going and getting their whiskey. And yeah, they were a bit of arseholes with that one. It's got to be said. You know, they were nicking it from the barrel, and they obviously nicked the Clark Gable bottle. But yeah, I know it's a comedy, you know, and it was funny, don't get me wrong. But obviously, if they were there in real life, and again, I was running that business, I would want to rip their bloody heads off. But that is going to do it for my reaction to this episode of Still Game. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to it. If you are new, please do consider subscribing, turning on notifications, dropping your comments down below, and of course, liking the video. So I'm going to see you again next Sunday at 10 AM for my next episode of Still Game. But of course, I'm doing videos 7 days a week. So make sure you join me again very, very soon. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you once again. For now, my name's Kevin. I am a geek, and you've been watching Kevin the Geek. Goodbye.